Hello, everybody. I'm up top and Uncle Doug's down there at the bottom. Happy
Hello, good
Wednesday.
afternoon.
We have a massive chain sale today, and you guys know that we never, ever, ever do additional discounts on vintageliveshop.com. But because Father's Day is right around the corner and men usually like to do like just chains or simple chains and things, we kind of went with that for the theme because Father's Day is right around the corner. So we're going to go through a lot of chain. I did want to mention, if you can please um put your orders in as like one single order. Otherwise, your discounts won't automatically go into your orders. So if you place a minimum of $100 on bulk chain, so a bulk spool or a bulk pack, you get 10% off. If you spend, what was it, 200 or 250? I can't remember right off the top of my head. I think it might be 250. You get an additional 15% off. So make sure you take advantage of the chain sales. If you happen to place multiple orders and then through those orders you do meet that threshold, I will honor our discount and get that back to you guys. But it will be much easier if you guys can place your orders as a single order so you can ensure that you meet that threshold. And remember, it's specifically for chain. So if you add one spool and then a bunch of like bulk packs of pendants or charms, it's not going to count. You can add two spools, which will be $100, and then you get 10% off on the chain. So if you guys have questions regarding the thresholds, etc., let me know. I will say it a couple times throughout the live. But in the meantime, let's show the big loot giveaway that Uncle Doug has prepared for us.
What did I say? It wasn't as much a big loot or as a lot of loot. A
So
lot of
like a
smaller pieces,
It's
a lot of
our
smaller, neat little
teeny
pieces.
teeny tiny charm loot. We'll call it a charm loot. Oh, that one's so cute. Small
Yeah, quite a few,
miracles.
quite a few pairs.
And go up a little bit. There we go. That's a big loot. Looks great. And I'm sure there's some items that you probably haven't seen on this board, but we'll do a little bit of a better look later. Whoa, that one's really cool. That one's really pretty. There's some cool pieces in here. So you guys know the drill. You just need to love react to the live demo on Facebook for a chance to win the Big Loot giveaway. You must have an open order with us on vintageliveshop.com. If you are one of our YouTube watchers, please type in your first and last name with giveaway so we know whom to add that to their order. And you must also have an open order with us. Open order means you place your order today, tomorrow, as long as it's before like Monday typically. We'll honor your winnings. So make sure you get your love reactions in and subscribe on YouTube, like on YouTube. Also, did you know that you can activate notifications on YouTube? So there's this little bell right by our Vintage Co. Hit that little bell and you'll get
Ring the bell.
notifications when we go live. So
Ding a ling
hit
ling.
that bell, hit the big like button, comment with us, and yeah, we'll get started on our day. We're going to kick Uncle Doug off.
What?
We'll
Okay.
bring
See
him
you in a
back
bit.
on. Okay. Cool beans. So we have a lot to go through. Everything's relatively simple. I won't even say relatively. Everything is simple. So easy to make. Your boyfriends, your any man in your family, cousin, husband, you name it. These designs are perfect and they're simple enough for any guy to choose. Also, I'm big onto simple chains myself. So this isn't just directed towards men. Like this stuff is gorgeous for females as well. But I did want to add a little bit of a masculine twist as we don't really focus on the dudes at all. Like at all. I think this is our first like this is for men, men's jewelry live. I don't think I remember us doing anything specifically for men, but I am excited because I have made a couple of these for Ian in the past and he loves them. So, if he loves them, I think any dude will love them. Okay, let's get into some of our sets. 'Cause I do have kits available, and then I do have their bulk options available as well for their like bulk spools if you just want to get a massive spool of it or a chain pack. Otherwise, if you don't want to splurge on chain, though you should because of the discounts that we're offering, you can just get by with the kits, and then it'll give you enough to make a necklace and a bracelet, and then you can gift it for Father's Day, for birthdays, Christmas, you name it. Any holiday that's gift giving, these work for. Okay, so I'm bringing up number one first. Sherry, she goes, I'm watching for the demos, but I already spent $300 plus on chain. Well, we know that Sherry's taking advantage of this deal, and good thing too, because she's getting a better deal now than what she'll get, next week, even because all of these aren't going to be on sale probably any longer than a week. So make sure you take advantage of them because they will go back up and you will not get the additional 10% or 15% off. So make sure you get into that. Kathy, I'll take a look at that. You'll have to probably email me what you're referring to. And then, ooh, Lucine said brother in laws. Yes. Anything, anything, anything. Doug will be a model today, Peggy. He will be modeling the tie buddies that he actually designed. So you are getting a little bit of Uncle Doug designs today, as well as a little model show. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss that. We're going to hop into our first necklace and bracelet kits. You have the option of getting the silver plated or the gold plated version, or just get both. Um, especially if you don't know what kind of like color they gravitate to, I would do both. Oh, I would do both. Okay, silver, and then we'll do this one. And then we'll have Uncle Doug model some of this jewelry because I don't have a man hand or a man neck or a man anything. So Uncle Doug will have to show you guys what it looks like on a guy's wrist or a guy's neck, so on and so forth. So I think he'll be doing a little bit more modeling than what he anticipated today. You see him shaking his head over there. Silly. Okay. So we have the silver and the gold plated versions. I'm going to put this up as cart 100. Remember, make sure you save your kit or save your carts until the end so you can check out at once. If you're like really worried about something selling out, get it. But if you wait till the end, then your discounts. If you buy bulk chain in the spools or the packs, then you get those discounts. And it helps us out. So we don't have to go back in there and change anything. Okay, so these are gorgeous. I will show you guys what they look like on a female wrist. So you guys get both versions, girl and boy. This is a heavy curb. This is probably Ian's favorite to wear, other than like this messenger one that's a bit heavier, but we'll bring that one on later. This one is basically identical to our messenger. It's just a little bit thinner, but it's gorgeous. It's heavy duty. It's not coming apart. The links would probably be a little bit harder to open and close, but it's super simple. You have a jump ring to clasp on one side for these, and then a jump ring to chain on the other side. So I have CL0004 is what I've been using because man fingers are a little bit larger than girl fingers. So I did take that into account and used a little bit of a larger clasp so it's easier for them to grasp. So we've been using the CL 0004 size. This is a JRV 30 and then a JR 106 340 on the other side. And these are identical between the two plating colors as well as the necklace style. You have this one will be a 20, a JR 20 060, which is your silver antique version, your CL 0004 040 silver plated, and then JR 106 040 silver plated. So super cute. Typically, I'm seeing guys wear like 24-inch necklaces. So I think that's the length that I went with these, is the 24-inch length, which is nice for a guy's neck. Yeah, that'd be pretty. Let me just pop this one on with what I'm wearing. Oh no, so you guys can see the female version. Don't take hair out. So nice, heavy, beautiful chain. And it's great for layering too. I love the way that this looks with what I have on at the moment. And then for your bracelets, I did a little bit longer for guy wrists because they're going to be much larger than mine. I have very small wrists. This is what it would look like. Oh, Peggy, you like my watch background? It's a butterfly. It's actually multiple butterflies, like different butterflies will pop up. There's a new one. Cute. Anyhow, this is what the gold version looks like, and then we'll put the silver version next to it. And then you can layer these plating colors as well. I think it's very cute to see both. So it's your silver and gold version, and then I'll just pop this necklace on here so you guys can see what they look like layered on. Probably be a little bit better if you did a little bit shorter length for the one and longer for the other so they don't overlap, but I don't think it would be horrible to have them. No, that's cute. That's very cute. Yeah, I like it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm gonna take these off. And it's heavy, so it feels expensive. We love giving expensive things. There we go. Beautiful. And this one is also coming off. And you can double wrap these too if you wanted to do like a double wrap for a girl. Actually, let me bring out the necklace. That'll be a little bit easier to do a double wrap. For girls, do a triple wrap if you want, potentially. Like that. Lots of different variations for bracelets and necklaces. But you will be receiving 2 feet, no, 3. You'll be receiving 3 total feet of chain in your kits. That way you have enough for both or your necklace and your bracelet. So you'll have a little bit left over in the case that you need to make your necklace a little bit longer or your bracelet a little bit longer. So you have the gold and silver version of those. Super cute. Big fan. I like wearing them just simple as well. And that's probably going to be the go-to for the dudes is just simplicity. And I did pull a couple charms that I think would go super well for guys, though I don't have bulk packs of them because I don't have, there's like one that I do have, or no, 3 that I have a bunch of stock of that they're already listed. And then the other 2 that I pulled, I don't have very much stock of. So you will have to buy those on vintage.com on the retail site or the wholesale site if I have a wholesale quantity of them. They were not overstocked, so they did not come on the live shop this time around. Let me just flip these so they look nice. Okay, messenger chain is next. This is that really nice, thick, heavy curb. And it's neat because it's got like that flat look to it like these ones. So this is the size difference between the smaller version and the larger version. So you guys can see what that looks like. This stuff is thick. It's so pretty too. And when it like antiques, when you stop wearing it or when you start wearing it again, it just gives the most beautiful finish ever. I really love this chain. This is our natural brass version. And this is the only version we have in it. We currently do not have solid brass of it. I think it would be cool eventually to add that if we happen to restock this one later. That's some gorgeous, gorgeous chain. We'll have Uncle Doug model this stuff a little bit later too. Let me bring up the messenger pack though. I think it's this one. Yes, cart 101 for $24. I think that first one retailed for 40.12. You're getting it for 20. This one retails for 47.62. You're getting it for 24. It's a great deal. Also, super simple. I have a JR20 here at the end, a CL0004 with a JR106 connecting our two ends. What's nice about this chain is it looks thick, but when you come down to these parts that aren't flat and hammered, it does give you enough room to add that JR20, which I loved doing that because if it's sitting on your wrist, it's going to be vertical. So it's nice that it matches the size between the clasp and the chain. So it's not like sticking out. And then this one just lays flat like that. And then it's the same components for the necklace, your JR20 CL0004. And these CL0004s, these ones are plated bronze antique. Though they do look like natural brass, they are plated. At least the ones that are coming in your kits. And then you have a JR106 here at the end, not plated. So everything on this kit is natural brass except for the clasp, and then that's just brass plated bronze antique. But it's gorgeous. And this one's even really pretty for females too, especially us females that are a little bit more alternative and masculine ourselves. We like these chains. And then it looks really good on too. This is that other chain that Ian really, really likes. And then there's a few other chains that I pulled today that I thought would match our theme. And I might have him try those on later. That's so pretty. It's just a nice thick chain and it feels weighted. It feels like there's something there. I love it. It is just nice and weighted. It almost gives you, it's almost giving me a relaxed feeling. Like that might sound weird, but it's like cupping my neck perfectly and like bringing a little bit of weight down. It's just like pulling everything in together. I love that. It's nice and thick, gorgeous. I actually might take that home for me. Not you, Ian. Look at how pretty that is. And then you could also do the double wraps with this. It's a nice thick chain. Could probably go into a triple if you wanted. Yeah. I just love layered chain and I just love chain in general, just by itself. And this gave me a little bit of a design break because Uncle Doug designed the tie buddies that we'll be showcasing later. And then he had some example jewelry that he had brought in that I used for some inspo. Cute. Grab it. No, because this chain is expensive. I think this chain retails for 14 bucks a foot. So get a kit and or the bulk for that. What are my options here for bulk? 12-foot spool or a 4-foot pack? Good deal. Good deal. Okay. And I will be, I'll go through these chains again with the bulk packs and spools listings in a minute, but I did want to get through the kits first, and then we can um, maybe do a trivia. I think that sounds good. Lovely. Gonna pull that off the screen. For a men's choker, yes. Woohoo. Oh, so fun, Cindy. Yes, you can match with your boyfriend, husband, cousin, brother-in-law. You guys can match. Just get a set for yourself and get a set for them or kit. And then you can sit down with your husbands and be like, "Okay, do you want to see me use some tools? Look at this." And like make jewelry with him. I mean, it's super simple, but I think he would find it or they would find it fun to do that with you. Such a good idea, Cindy. Here we go. Woohoo, Uncle Doug from Lori. Probably saying with his designs, because heck yeah, he did a fantastic job. And the tie thing, incredible. I love it. And it's so cute. Okay. This is a chain I have not featured before, and you guys are going to love it. I don't even know what to do with my hands. I'm like, you're gonna freaking love it. It's so good. This is probably gonna be one of my all-time favorite chains. Just in general, the chains that I'm showcasing today are phenomenal and I really do like them. But this one's so unique and you're going to be so surprised. I love it. I love it. Okay, I saw somebody with the paint to try some of the sets. Now they're saying glaze rather than paint. How do I translate paints to glaze? So with your paints there, Diane, I'll just address you while we're here for a sec. So for instance, if you're looking for your metallics, so I have two different labels here, right? I have an ultimate paint label. Let me actually take this chain thing down. Okay. I have an ultimate paint label and I have an antique glaze label. Okay. Metallics are the same formula between both lines. This is the same exact paint as this paint. It just has a different label. So I guess they don't have the part numbers here, but they do have different names. The paint version is Beetle Wing. The glaze version is Metallic Blue. You're going to find the ones that match, you're going to use their part numbers. So CSUP, and then the number is the ultimate paint version. CSUA, and then the number is the antique version. The same number applies. So for instance, what would this one be? Don't quote me on this, but let's say this is like CSUP 103. This would be CSUA 103. Their numerical codes will match. The only difference is going to be P for paint and A for antique. And then that goes for your normal paints too. Between like paints and stains, like their ending number is going to be the same for whatever color they correlate to. Let me know if that does not answer your question. If you need a more in depth, just email me and then we'll get you rolling, girl. All right, the box chain. This I think we used in our find piece line. Let me pull up the kit here. A necklace and bracelet kit. This chain is so cool. Let's see if that focuses there. That's so pretty. Let me actually go a little bit closer here so you guys can see. Super neat. When you clip off a box, it gives you enough room to put your JR20 in there and that other little box. Same on the other side. That JR20 in that little box into your clasp, which is brass with a bronze antique plate into a JR 106 and then another JR 20 there. So the little boxes make it super convenient to thread a jump ring through there. I was a little nervous at first. I was saying, maybe I'm going to have to crimp these, so on and so forth, but I clipped the box and I was like, oh my goodness, it gives me enough room to slide a jump ring through. I don't even have to do anything more. So super simple. It's so gorgeous. And I find that this is a little bit more of a manly chain as well, but it is super pretty for girls, especially if you like me. So cool. And you can add like a little. I'm going to pull one of these little charmies from this loot. I will put it back, but I just need to use it for like a size thing. Could do like a little elephant charm. This would be actually a really good charm holder, a charm keeper bracelet. Do like that down there or something. That one doesn't have a loop, so we'll just put that. Oh no. Do like little charms with this. Would be really pretty. I like that. Put the charms back in the loot giveaway. And then I'll show you guys what this looks like closer. I did want to just give you a nice, like, far away view. I think. Okay, yes. Very beautiful for layering chain. All of these chains are, in fact. And I'll give you guys closer views later so you guys can see like the texture and everything, but it's stunning and it's a little weighted too. It's not as weighted as that messenger chain, but it is a little weighted. And I do like that. I like heavy things. Heavy means expensive, not always, but gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If there was enough room on the labels, Peggy, we would so do that. But we'll think of a way to maybe implement that because I feel like it would be a lot easier to correlate the numbers rather the names. Maybe we should switch the names for the numbers on the labels. We'll have to talk about that. Anyhow, before I get off track, let's get into our next one here. This is also a nice thicker chain, thicker curb chain, but this isn't flattened like the other one. Let me bring this up. This one will be cart 103. All natural brass again, except for that clasp, that CL0004 is brass based antique bronze plated. And then you have a JR 106 and JR 20 on the outside. Nice, thicker, heavy chain. And then I'll pull all the chains on together so you guys can see what the sizes are between them. Yep. Looks great. This one would also be a really good charm keeper. I'm not big on like the super, what's that one chain? The CH50 and the CH0011. Those chains are more like rounded and circled, and they don't really sit on my wrist too well. I know there's ladies that love to wear them, but when I'm wearing something on my wrist, I would prefer it to be a little bit more flat because my hands are always just doing so much. So it's nice and comfy when I can just lay my wrist down and it's flat versus it sticking up into my skin, if that makes sense. So this isn't all of these chains are ideal for bracelets and necklaces. Hence the necklace and bracelet kits. just to make it easy on you gals. Oh, I can show you double too. I'm gonna show you single, double, and triple. What it would look like on the wrist. It's a single, double. Maybe I should take my watch off. And triple. Maybe bring them in a little bit closer to each other. Super pretty. Love, 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 love. And then I'll go over all the chain part numbers while we're going through the packs and spools. Part 103. All of these chains are so gorgeous. We're a little spoiled over here at work because we have so much chain that we're spoiling you guys this week with that additional 10% and additional 15% off bulk chain. So if you spend $100, you're getting 10% off, and I think it's 250, not 200. If you spend 250, it's 15% off, but it might be the other one. I don't know for sure, but take advantage of those. Those will show up in your cart if you place one whole order for everything. If you split it up, the discount will not show up for you, but if you do reach those thresholds, I will ensure that we honor those discounts and get you guys your our balances settled, etc. Okay, this one super cute, very unique, and I also think this one is great for men and women. I always say just like men or women, but seriously, for both. These are all great unisex chains. This one is our scroll chain. Let me pop that up now. Cart 104 necklace and bracelet kit. Scroll chain. I think Jean wears a bracelet like this from time to time too. I know I've clipped these and done like little paper clip earrings and things. You can do those for teachers, which would be super cute. You will lose a paper clip, but you know, sometimes it's worth it when you're creating something just spectacular. So I would like clip one off, have this one as a fall one, and then clip here. So waste two, gain two. But then you can also implement that into your costs. It's such a great chain. This is plated antique bronze. So grab it. It's very, very similar to our natural brass color. Just a little bit lighter. And then we'll show you guys what those will look like. So single, super cute. Double. Oh, a 3-digit code would be good. I'm liking the ideas that are coming in the comments there. Sherry says the names wear off for her. That means you're using your paints. That's good. You're not just letting them sit. You need to use your paints. Lovely. So 1, 2, 3 wrap, and then we'll put this on as well. Okay. There we go. Ooh, that one from a distance looks super textured just from where I am, which I'm pretty far back. I'll show you guys. Doink. See? I'm like way back here, but look at the texture of that. It's crazy that you can see it from that far away. And then you guys are just going to love it when we do the up close version of it. Whoa! I need to take one of these home. That's super cool. Yep. Cranes need to come and get it. Okay, that was our last necklace and bracelet kit combo. So I think Uncle Doug might be ready for a trivia. Is he ready for a trivia? Okay, let's bring him up. Oh, come back.
Trivia time. Yeah, a lot of good questions about the paints. I think we could probably work it in. It's a little bit difficult because we have some paints with long names, 2-line names. So we might have to be creative and figure out how to put the code on the top line versus the second line,
Right.
vice versa. But there might be a way for us to do that. We'll look into it. Good suggestions for sure.
Lynn says as soon as she gets her paint, she puts a piece of scotch tape over the name so it doesn't wear
Oh,
off.
that's smart. Yeah. Know that these labels are printed on top. So we print the number on the label. It's not pre-printed. That's why you don't have the same durability as the label. The number is easier to wipe off.
Thanks, Jean. She goes, I
Aw,
love the
aw,
background with your jewelry.
aw.
Thanks.
So nice.
Okay.
So nice.
Our trivia winnings are pewter charms. So you have 2 birds here at the top, a pewter owl charm, a heart and arrow toggle, as well as a open work heart. Artisan pewter. Cute, cute.
Very nice. Good selection. Whoever picked them out must have been really on the ball.
I wonder who that could have been.
I wonder. Are we ready for the question?
I think so.
Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup titles? This is football or soccer in our country. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup titles?
Because we have to tell them how much is in a bottle, Pez.
Yeah, and that's all pre-printed. We can't remove the 9 milliliter.
Yeah.
That's already on the label before we put a number on it. And it's required for packaging. Ooh, it was quick between two. Mrs. Chris C over on YouTube had it first, and then Lynn over on Facebook. So who Mrs. Chris C? We don't recognize your name from your YouTube profile. If you don't mind typing in your name.
You must type in your first and last name.
Yeah, first and last name, we can figure out how to get it to you.
To claim, you must have an order with us. So place an order on vintageliveshop.com and put your first and last name in the comments. Good job, Mrs. Chris C.
I can't even do my winner yet.
Oh, I know. In the case that we do
Okay,
get her
it's
name.
Patricia Cohen.
Oh, we know her. Yay. We'll do another applause for you, dear.
All right, all that remains now is to punctuate this with Patricia Cohen.
Amazing.
Okay,
Here, I'll
I'm
get
ready. Ready with
Okay.
a little bit of a doodle doo.
Let's see it.
Just make sure I'm going to the right things. There we go. There you get Brazil's flag.
Yay!
Good job, Patricia.
Good job.
I'll head
All
over
right.
if you want to flick me off the screen.
Okay, bye. Yeah. Love, 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 love. Okay. let's break it up and do some of these spools here. And big bulk packs. I probably should have left out the ones that I wasn't showcasing today. But if you guys do have part numbers that you're interested in seeing on the live today, put those in the comments. Otherwise, I'm mostly just going through the new ones that I have added that you probably haven't seen yet. Okay. Let's do our box one first. It just doesn't want to pop up. None of my Carters want to pop up. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I was like, is Carter just not going to work for us today? Okay. Yeah, that would not be good. You need it. So our cart number for the bulk box chain, cart 105. Super cute. It is a natural brass, and you get two options. And I actually need to see what these options are because they do change. So you can get a 15-foot spool or a 4-foot pack of this box chain. The 15-foot spool retails for 180. You're getting it for 50. The 4-foot pack retails for 48. You're getting it for 24 for bulk. So make sure you take advantage because if you add 2 spools to your cart, you're getting like $10 off. So, or something like that. 10% off is 2 spools or a few packs. I think two packs is equivalent to a spool almost. So, make sure you take advantage of these great deals. But I will show you guys this chain a little bit. And then if you guys have other inquiries for chain that you want to see on the live today, like what it looks like on a wrist, so on and so forth, let me know and I'll showcase those. I mean, that chain's just great. Also, this chain does not pinch. So I would think that, maybe some people would question that, but it literally, like, it does not pinch you. It's got all those little holes. It does not, like, completely close. And it's super comfortable. I'm just, like, sliding it on my wrist. Nothing. Love it. This is a fantastic chain, and I do want to just really get close in here while we're showcasing the chain so you guys can really see what the pattern looks like, etc., etc. Give you guys a really good look at the chain. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a snake chain almost. Kind of acts like a snake chain. Cool. Super cool. Let's see. Am I too close for a wrist shot? I am. There we go. Your wrist. I'm not sure if I doubled this one when we were first showcasing it. It's a double. And then a triple. Love that. That is our box chain. You're saving a lot today for chain. So make sure you take advantage of it. And I will keep saying that because I know we have new people popping in and out all the time. This is 3mm box chain, by the way. I think you guys would probably want that information, though all that information is in the listings on vintageliveshop.com. And then we'll get into our heavy flat curb bulk packs. That's that really weighted chain that I was saying, just like makes me almost feel relaxed because of how weighted it is. Kind of like a weighted blanket almost. But it's around your neck. Give you a bracelet shot. I think I've showed you guys the wrap, the double wrap, and the triple wrap on these already at the beginning. And then we'll give you a nice zoom in here. That chain is incredible. And there's enough room in between, I think, all of these links, except for like this. No, that one does too. I think all of the chains today have enough room in their links to add little charmy charms if you want to add little charmy charms. And chain is stunning. Look how thick that is. I mean, that is thick. Maybe we'll do it in like reference to this one. I can get them standing up at the same time. Super thick. This is almost a little less snaky chain wise, but it's gorgeous. And you guys need to add some men's jewelry to your shops. Cart 106. By the way, did you know that it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month this month? Get him a gift. Get him a gift. A gift of love. One that you made all by yourself or they made with your help. Okay. Backtrack that one. Oh, also, I was going to say chain part numbers. This one's not available on retail or wholesale. It is only available on live shop. It is CH0023. That was the box chain. And then this chain that we just went over is CH0021. It is 10 by 7 millimeters approximately. It's like 10.07, 7.14 millimeters, but we'll just say 10 by 7 messenger chain for this big honker natural brass. CH0021. This one is available on the retail site. Okay, on to our next. This one will be our thick curb that was showcased a little bit earlier. And this one is CH0012. The messenger chain is 0021. This one is 0012. Just so you guys don't get those mixed up. Natural brass chain. Very pretty. Let me do like a nice zoom in here. I wish I could. I even like changed my setup today to reflect different cameras and it still doesn't give me the option to zoom while I'm on camera. Even though like I added my phone into the mix, which is super strange. But anyhow, that's why I have to pop off the screen every so often so I can zoom that in for you guys. Stunning chain. It's nice and smooth and it lays more flat, which I really like. This one, think is a 16-foot spool or 5-foot pack. 16-foot spool retails for 152. You're getting it for 50. 5-foot pack retails for 47.50. You're getting it for 24. Plus the additional chain discounts if you reach that 100 or 250 threshold. So make sure you get all the chain you need, stock up before you have to buy it at our normal discount if we don't sell out of it and have to go back to just normal, totally retail on it. So grab it, grab it, grab it. Let me zoom back out here and do another wrist shot for you. Such a great chain. Especially if you were just to do like a, I'm just gonna pull this as an example. Do like a double with a pendant in the center or something, which that would be super pretty with that big flower there. Maybe do like a dragonfly, maybe cut the tail off and do like a hole in each of the wings and then come down, which would be super pretty. I actually really like that. If I did, I might try that. That's really pretty. I'm a big fan. And you would just do your jump ring to chain, jump ring to chain, same on the other two wings. Gorgeous. Such a great chain. All of them are. Okay. And yes, that one was the CH0012 chain. Okay. Next up is our paperclip scroll chain. This one's so good. I think this one also retails for about 14 a foot. And you're getting a 15-foot spool or a 4-foot pack for the options. You have two options for this one. You can do the plated bronze antique version or just normal solid brass version. I do not have a solid brass kit, but in the case that you want me to make a solid brass kit version, just email me and I'll invoice you and ensure that you get the other color. But you get an option between bronze or a solid brass. Bronze antique retails for 180, you're getting it for 50. Solid brass retails for 165, you're also getting it for 50 for the 15-foot spools. So you're saving a minimum of $100 on each of those, over $100. 4-foot pack retails for 48, you're getting it for 24 for the bronze antique, and then 44 for solid brass, 22 is what you're getting it for. Lovely. So just like even saying those deals, I'm like, what the heck? That's literally crazy that you're saving that much on chain this week and only this week. No, that's before the additional 10% and 15% off discounts. So, holy smokes, you guys are getting really good deals this week. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't have the solid brass version on hand. Do I? I don't think so. I think that one's out in the other room. That's okay though. Let's see if I have any requests for a specific chain. Not that I see yet. Sometimes, Peggy, for real. All right. So that was our scroll chain. I did forget to mention that is CH112-230. And then CHV112 should be the solid brass part number, though we might only offer the bronze version on retail. I'm not for sure on that, but we do offer both versions on vintageliveshop.com. And then we have two more, or no, like one more listing left before we do another trivia. And get these up here. So this chain is the heavy flat curb chain. You can choose a bulk pack between gold plated or silver plated. Let's get into this one. I think you get a for gold and silver. Why isn't that switching? Okay. So gold version, you can get a 15-foot spool for $50, retail $172.50, or the 4-foot pack, $46 retail, $22 your cost. Love that. And then it might be the same for the silver. Silver's retail 46, you get it for 22 for your 4-foot pack, and then 172.50 for silver. You're getting it for 50. So yeah, just insane deals all around the table for chain. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. And then we'll give you a close up of these two here in a sec. 340 dash or dash 340 and dash 040. This is CH115 dash 340, CH115 dash 040. Cart 109. You can get a 15-foot spool or a 4-foot pack. Base metal is steel. Steel based, gold or silver plated. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we'll give you a close up. And then we'll bring Uncle Doug on here in a sec. Doink. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Good chain. And you can see that there's enough room to put little jump rings in those holes. Let me scoot that up a little bit. And then do like charms and things. Love it. Okay. Let's bring Uncle Doug on for another trivia. Welcome back.
Hello. You can find my screen.
Mhm.
Where are you, screen? I'm trying to find the one where I can see everything. There it is. Keys, bezel, and umbrellas.
All natural brass.
All natural brass. That longer key is really solid. That was a pretty cool piece.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, actually, both of the keys are nice.
I think I've demoed with that one. Nope, it was a different one. I thought it was that one. Just kidding. But I am pretty sure I've done that other key. It's just not hanging up yet. So much stuff back there. We're ready for trivia.
You are ready. See if I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the question. Who wrote the opera The Magic Flute? Who wrote the opera The Magic Flute?
Speaking of flutes, I was just talking to my mom the other day and I said I might break my flute out again and do some rock music.
Rock music, Jethro Tull.
Mm-hmm.
Jethro Tull's a really good one. Marshall Tucker Band.
I've seen
A lot
quite
of
a
great flute playing there.
yeah, I've seen quite a bit of things like that. And then there was this girl I had seen on TikTok and she did a cover of something with her flute and I was like, "You know what? I could do that." I'm
They
pretty
are
sure my
so
fingers
good.
will remember like the keys and stuff. You just have to plunk through it.
Yeah, they're so good. You just, if you know your scales,
Mm-hmm.
just play along the scale,
Who
whatever key
was
you're
it?
in.
I think me and Julia were like back and forth between first and second chair a lot because we were both pretty good. At least in
That
our
would be
junior
fun.
and our senior year. I think my freshman year and my sophomore year, oh, I can't remember her name. No, there's two girls that were really good. But one played the piccolo, and I always wanted to try that, but I had a really nice, like super good flute where I'm like, okay, I don't need another instrument, but the piccolo that she did was just incredible. I'm like, how do your fingers like
Yeah,
fit on this
Piccolo's so
tiny
small.
thing?
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
So we had Patricia over on YouTube who got the answer first, but sorry, one per day. And then Kathy over on Facebook, she got
You
the answer
know,
right. It's
she's
Mozart.
she said I played in the orchestra for the magic flute. Kathy did.
Oh, well, there you go. That's like an unfair advantage, huh?
That's what trivia is all about. It's about
It
what
is.
you know and when you know it. That's super cool though, Kathy. That's amazing. That is really, really neat. Oh, maybe we'll have to do some flute playing together or something. Maybe I'll finish a rock song or something and send it to you and see what you think. But it's been a long time since I've taken my flute out of its bag Like I'm super meticulous to it with it too. Like I would clean it after every use, like polish it, everything. I took really good care of that one. All right. Kathy wins this one.
Okay. There we
Amazing.
go.
Oh, I'll make you a little bit bigger there.
Oh, I can never get
Oh,
this
that's
right.
gonna be so perfect for her.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Magic Flute, Kathy.
Kathy, you should like make a Facebook post or something. Be like, you guys, like, look at this. I won this. Blah blah
Look,
blah blah. And
I
played.
even put a backwards note on there. I got my flag on the wrong side of the window. Okay.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, she doesn't play it anymore. Darn. Well, you can listen to me
Bassoon.
play it. Lynn says, I have no music ability whatsoever, although I can play Yankee Doodle on the piano.
I can play chopsticks on the piano.
That's so cute.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. We'll see
All
if
right,
you get
I'll be
over
over.
here. Super fun. Okay, so I did want to show you guys just really quick some of the little charmies that I have pulled out. That so the top three here, the basketball, the football, and the arrow, I do have these listed on vintageliveshop.com. Which I think we were giving an insane deal on these earlier. So you might already have these. But you can use these as little charms dropping from your guy necklaces. They're a relatively good size for these. I do have a natural brass and solid brass version of the arrow, but I thought the arrow would be good for somebody that does hunting, the basketball, and the football for those that are in sports. Ian actually said that compasses are really in for guys. So I did pull our inventor's compass component, though I am unsure if we have stock of this or not, but I did happen to see it while I was rummaging through some of my miscellaneous bins. So if you have one of these on hand, this would be a really great piece. And then Uncle Doug suggested doing the guitar pick, which I thought was a phenomenal idea. And you can emboss these or deco etch them with the big picks if you have them. Otherwise, you can just add a little bit of texture. And I'll do a little bit here because it is a blank. Oh, yeah, we do have the stamp sets, which I do have those here, actually, right behind me. And numbers, too. So we have a number set and a letter set. Number set. And they come in these really nice like folders here. And then your letter set. So you can do like first and last name, first and last initial. You can do anniversary dates, so on and so forth with the numbers one. Lots of things. Maybe I'll do an 8 and a 28 for this one. We'll do, I think I just have my big hammer on me right now. That's fine. So 8/28 is my birthday. So that's why I'm gonna do that. That one does not look like an 8 though. Did I have that in the wrong one? 5, 6, 7, 0, 1. I did. I had the 3 and the 8 and the 8 and the 3. Okay. Oh no. Put that one back in the 3. Don't put it back in the 8, Corian. Dyslexic. Okay. So an 8. Super cute. And a 2. And it's 8/28. So I'm just gonna line it up. Hammer the top. 8. And then make sure that you're putting them on right. If it's helpful for you, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and if you want to know like which way you're supposed to have this facing, I'm going to do this little 2. So this is my right facing way. So don't have it like that because it'll be sideways. Don't have it like that or upside down. It kind of looks like a Z, but it's a 2. A 2. And then 8, there's like the top part of the 8 is a little bit smaller. So I'm gonna do like a little bit smaller and a little bit bigger. That's not a great 8. No, they don't have a. They just say 3 mil. Mm-mm. It just says 3 millimeter.
Sides or just the one side? It might be the right side that's facing you, or it's etched on the stamp itself.
Oh yeah. Also, now that I'm seeing that, yes. So if you have the number or the number and the letters facing you, it works. But if you are just looking from the top, I would just do it like this. So smart, Uncle Doug. And then we'll do a 2 and an 8. And then I'm gonna pull out a 0 actually, because that's a little tiny bit off center. But I can do like 0828, which still makes sense. 0828, that's my birthday. And I want to add a little bit of hammering. Actually, I probably should have done like a, let me see. Let me grab my smaller hammer. It's my 4 ounce and I only have my 8 ounce out there. Maybe it got stolen. Just kidding. I found it. I like using the 4 ounce hammer and for more detailed hammered look. Because the rounding's a little bit smaller than the 4 ounce one or the 8 ounce one, which is a little bit larger. You will have to get your guitar picks retail or wholesale because I do not have enough to add them to the live shop because they are not overstock. So you're gonna have to get those at normal, but they're not like super expensive, so it's worth it. I'm gonna go over the numbers just a little bit, but I don't want to go like over them too much so it takes away the numbers. Flatten that sucker back out. Cute. Add a little paint to it if you want. You will do that. Because I wasn't planning on doing any painting today, but that always happens. I'm like, I don't plan on painting today. And then I'm like, wait, let's try this. I'm just going to put a little bit of pale tan in here. This is the antique version. I have a feeling that it'll just pull out. So I'm just going to try and soak up some of this in between with a bristle brush. And then I'm going to, as I'm doing this, this is actually really smart. I didn't even think about doing this before when I was doing, like last week or the week before, I was trying to do a patina wipe and it wasn't really working, but this is actually really smart. So we'll dry that off and we'll soak up some of our other paint that's next to our letters or numbers. Keep saying letters, but they're numbers. That way the paint stays in your numbers and you can get it off your background without pulling it out of your numbers. So smart. I'll probably use this technique a lot more now that I have come to this conclusion. And then I'll just go like down here a little bit underneath and just wipe up anything that might have drugged down a little bit. Maybe just do like a little bit of spotting. but I don't want to get too close to the numbers because it'll pull the paint right out with the paper towel. Yes. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Dip that brush. Speaking of doodles, I don't think Uncle Doug has seen my doodle yet, but there was a big like paint spill that was on my packing desk out there. And I looked at it one day. I think it was like 2 days ago. And I'm like, wait, that looks like a dinosaur shape or an alligator shape. So on the paint that was poured, like dried on the table, I drew like a mouth and an eyeball and like a little arm. So it looked like a T-Rex, like a mix between a T-Rex and an alligator. I think Uncle Doug's gonna go look at it right now. He's gonna go look. It's on my side of the packing desk out there. I was just like sitting there talking to him. I was like doodling on this paint spill that was on the desk. That's so funny. Anywho, that's super cute. Manly, not like too feminine, but you can still use it as a um feminine charm if you know any guitar players. That one would be cute. um Maybe the box chain too would be cute with that one. Oh yeah, ball chain too. I don't have very much of that left for bulk. If you're interested in getting the ball chain in bulk, let me know. The ball chain looks really great with this as well. I am really liking this box chain look with it though. So fun. That's so cute. Does anybody want my birthday on a guitar pick? Maybe I should just keep it and find it and put it with something else. I don't know. I used to play guitar. It's been a hot minute since I've brought that sucker out too. Did you take a picture of it? Like an alligator T Rex thing.
Brontosaurus with a T-Rex head.
Yeah, show me. Put it down here. Just under.
Oh.
Yeah. Uncle Doug took a picture of it so you guys can see it.
Brontosaurus here.
Yeah, like that's his neck and that's his body.
There's the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Now eating
And he's like
something.
blowing smoke out or eating something. Yeah. That's my little doodle. Oh yeah, seriously, like the little wiener dogs. Look, I even added eyelashes. It's a female one. Thanks. Now they can envision what exactly I was talking about. That was me. That's so funny though. Okay, so those are the little charmy charms I had pulled out that would correlate with some more manly things. Um, and then you can do letters too. You can stamp your letters, but I thought the little dates would be cute for anniversaries or anything like that, birthdays. You could even put like the Valentine's date in there or something for love. That's so cute. Okay. Let's get into these cute tie buddies. And Uncle Doug is going to show you guys how these function. And he can do that now or after, whatever he prefers. Okay, Uncle Doug's gonna come over here. So smart though. And these are so cute for little tie buddies. In the kit that I'm popping up on the screen, it's $20. Okay, Uncle Doug's putting on his tie. For $20, you get 3 tie buddy kits. You get 3 different variations of it. And then I'll probably. Do I want to? Maybe I want to grab my phone view of it so they can see it. I'll just stand on this side and hold it up or zoom it in so they can See ya.
Look like a flow.
Yes. Oh, I actually might be able to zoom ya.
So I got to show the back part
You
here.
do like this, and then I'll zoom in,
Okay.
and then I'll take this Tie Buddy kit off for now.
All right. So here's your Tie Buddy. Swing.
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna bring this up there a little bit so I can see the side view. No, that can't go any lower.
All right. So the solution is to get a Tie Buddy. All ties have a little loop here on the back, and so we take the one end, that little
Mm-hmm.
into the buttonhole. And you get the holes that the two holes. See that here? And then to the next. You got that's so
Using vintage components. Yeah, let me zoom in there.
so the chain goes in between here and here, the two buttons. It holds it like, brush it.
Right, yeah. Like if you're bending over. Yeah.
Or something, that doesn't get all wet.
Right.
And it keeps it out of your food. It's a nice thing.
See, look at how handsome Uncle Doug looks with his tie. Thank you for that demonstration.
Show how to make it work.
I was like, I don't have a tie myself. I know Ian does, but
With the little
with the little chiton, yeah.
cover up the back pin. This is my original one with the little tip beads.
Yes. And I upscaled it a little bit.
All right.
Thanks for that, Uncle Doug. Yes.
All right.
So fun. Thank you for doing that. Okay. I might have to move that over just a tiny bit, maybe. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's so funny. Puff the Magic Dragon. That actually, now that you say that, I see the resemblance. Okay. So that is how our little tie buddies function. There is actually might have pulled that one off. What's the word that I was looking for? That's how the tie buddies function. There was a I don't know what I was gonna say after that. Um Other than let's get into the design process. Oh, sorry, I'll scoot these over. I actually need to grab um the little bars here. Give me one sec. Because I left those in my office. Like the one thing I'm gonna demo today, I left the packs in my office. So we're gonna grab those. Don't forget to for your like little chatons and things, ensure that you let your Loctite cure for 24 hours before you do anything crazy with it. Oh, I already did that one. These three. Okay. Okay, dokie. we have these 3 toggle options. Toggle 1, and let me grab some of these components here. I think I have my crystals over here. I'm gonna need a head pin, I think, for my glue. Um, oh, and CH0007 chain is what I'm using for this. And I might have left that in my office. Strangely enough, I should have grabbed it. Okay. CH00 chain. 0007 chain. I like this chain because it's thin, unsoldered, so you can open and close those links, and it's etched. I'm just gonna get a little snipping off this for some chain. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Um, I did have, there are my tweezers. Think I almost have everything. We're doing that. I'm gonna put up the don't forget to thumbs up. Love React, like the videos, subscribe, everything, all of that helps us immensely. So please do that. And then you're entered for a chance to win the Big Loot giveaway, which you guys know the drill. I'm going to pop up those directions next. You must have an open order with us on vintageliveshop.com to claim. And you love React to be entered. If you're on YouTube, make sure you put your first and last name in the comments with giveaway afterwards. Okay. Tie buddies. Cute. Tie buddy, tie buddy, tie buddy kits. Oh, I was gonna say there are photo examples of how to put the tie buddies on in the listing on vintageliveshop.com in the case that you forget how to do that. Uncle Doug was a great model for that. He was a fantastic model. Fantastic. Okay. Let's grab a couple more of these. And then we'll get rolling. Let's bring out one of these for now. All of these are going to be relatively the same process for creating them. So I used items that gave us the option to toggle, hence the center hole, and then the bars. It's easy for these to slide into dress shirts because they're thinner, and then they're wide so they don't go back through the holes, which is really great. I stuck a head pin, which you will be getting the head pins and little flat backs in this kit listing. But I would slide it through each. So that's the first one. Man, I am just tired today. Do that same one for the second one, just straight through the center. Their little head pin there. And then for our tube bead, we're going to go through a center hole and back out a center hole. So that way it's in the center. So tube bead and then 2 creative bar versions. And then, guys, if I yawn again, I'm going to lose it. There's no reason. I don't normally like taking sips during a live unless like I'm off screen. But that called for a little drink. I just clipped my head pin. I'm going to keep my thumb here on the head of the pin while I curve this into a loop. If you want to do a wrapped loop, keep your head pin long. I might need a chain nose for this. But if you're just doing a simple loop, your head pin can just be nice and short enough for one loop. I like to just bend my head pins a little bit before I loop them. If I can get my loop back straight. There we go. That works for that one. And then we'll do this one because I have more of this one than I do. This is my limiting factor on the kits. So make sure you grab them. Same thing for this. Finger up. And if you want it a wrapped loop, keep yours longer. If not, you can do it short like me. I like bending first. And then wrapping in. That one I might have done a little bit short. I should have done that one a little bit long. I should have done a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna come in and clip some of that loop. Maybe. Bent that one a little too far. Just fixing a loop. I like to make it as tight as I can. It's easier to do that with a wrapped loop, making them super tight. Maybe we'll try a wrapped loop for this last one. The only problem is that you will probably have to use like an HP3 for the wrapped loop on these, and HP3s aren't they're thick. They're thicker than the HPFs, which we normally use for that, but the HPF heads, they are too small. They'll go right through that. So unless you're using like a washer component on the back, I suggest using the thicker head pins. I'll try this one for a wrapped loop, maybe. See how the thicker head pin does with that. Go down and around. Cinch that tail, maybe. If I can hold my wire. Jeez, I keep slipping. I just have to come over top and do it. That's a little bit of a thicker one, but it's got that wrapped loop. And then you use your little head pin or eye pin. I have been hearing, actually, It was 2 times this week from 2 different of my favorite customers ever that they've been having some issues with some of their Loctite. And one of my favorite ladies was having issues with her liquid Loctite. And then it's just crazy like how these things happen. Because I was like, oh my gosh, one messaged me and then the other messaged me. And then the other amazing lady, one of my favorites, was having issues with her gel Loctite. So I heard it on both ends. I do know that you're supposed to let Loctite cure for 24 hours, but I was going to do a little bit more research on bonding your crystals to metal. So, if anybody actually has ran into that and has found some sort of workaround for that or something that they really like using, I said that I was going to experiment with E6000 again after my Loctite runs out. That's what my dad used for like high production was E6000. So I'm gonna try to do that. Supposedly which I don't even want to say supposedly, the Loctite that's liquid can get um a little brittle. It's thinner, but it can get a little brittle. The gel gives you a little bit of movement, a little bit of cushion. But I'm just curious if other ladies have had some issues with their glue and what they've done to redeem it or change it. So I did the direct link because this was a wrapped loop. I couldn't open and close that loop. So that's another reason why this chain's so great is because it's unsoldered and I could open and close that chain link perfectly. You can also paint these too if you want. I think the brown, the natural brass color is perfect for men anyhow. Yes, you can do either a single loop or a double looped. The single loop slides in a little bit easier because it's less bulky, but the wrapped loop is super secure. So you could do like a small wrapped loop too if you wanted. Probably a little bit smaller than mine because I did do mine a little bit larger. Which is doable. Let's see. Oh yeah, you missed the fashion show, Lisa. So you don't see it when it's behind the tie and behind the shirt. So maybe at the end we'll have Uncle Doug give us another little demo for those who missed it because we're almost there. I think we have one more trivia, so we'll do that, and then actually I do want to show you this an up close of this chain though. So let me grab a section of this. And then we'll show you what the other chains look like on. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I didn't either, Lisa. Totally cool. Uncle Doug had to show me. There we go. There's that etched, unsoldered chain that I was talking about that we're using for these tie buddies. Super pretty. Interesting. Patricia, I think I'm remembering your name. Um she said adding a little bit of like sawdust or cotton fiber creates a stronger bond. It's interesting. I may have to test that. Oh, okay. There was one more thing Uncle Doug wanted me to demo. And then let's do trivia first, last demo, and then what stuff looks like on, and then big loot giveaway. I think that sounds good. I just have to totally chat myself through it. Okay, let's bring Uncle Doug back on. I'll do it like this, and I gotta zoom way back out here. Hold on. Welcome back.
Hey, wow, it's amazing. There's actually something I know a little bit more about than everybody on here.
Say that again.
What's that, Corey?
Say that again.
I said it's amazing. There's something that I know a little bit more about than everybody.
Oh, sure, yes.
That's the tie stuff. Are you going to demo the ring later?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. Yeah.
You know, when I watched you do the guitar pick, I was thinking if you texture and you could also do letter punching.
Oh yeah,
letter
for
stamping
sure.
Before you bend the ring, right?
Yes.
That would be kind of fun. All right. So here is the question. This one will be pretty easy for most people, I think. So you got to be quick to the draw or to the type, as it were. The question is, what is the only U.S. state whose name can be typed on a single row of a standard QWERTY keyboard? One of the rows. So at least everybody will have to look down at their keyboards, and if they're on the phone, hopefully they've got an input system. Okay, there's some kind of a joke here that Peggy's putting in. I bet Diane Keaton would know about them. I'm missing something. What did she do? Did she strangle someone with a necktie? I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh man, Lisa Mack just barely outdid Sherry on with Alaska. Just barely.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Yeah, I mean, Lucene has Ohio, but the H is on a different row for Ohio. So that's why that one doesn't work, Lucene. Alaska,
Were all of our trivia winners YouTube this time
around? I don't know. Were they?
I can't remember if Kathy was YouTube or Facebook.
That would
probably look.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
We had Patricia. So 2 YouTube, 1 Facebook. Kathy was on Facebook this time. Lisa's going back and forth between Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. Here's the doodle for Lisa.
Good job, Lisa. Make sure you get your order in, girlfriend.
So Alaska's the answer, and do you remember your home row keys? ASDF, JKL, SEM. And then the QWERTY is from left to right, what you see on the row that the Q has. That's where the name comes from. The QWERTY keyboard. QWERTY on the keyboard. So that's your little cheat sheet, Lisa, in case you forget your home row keys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring it over.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Amazing. Good deal, Lisa. You got some cutesy pewter charms for your winnings. Okay. Uncle Doug had an idea for a ring. These will also be available wholesale or retail, not live shop, because I don't have like bulk of these.
Let me just hang out and watch you do that.
Okay. I'm going to stamp a name into this. Maybe I'll stamp Ian because his name is short.
In case you forget that. You put
it on,
put it on the string.
Yes. Or no, maybe I'll wear Ian on my finger. There we go. But this could be a dude's. a dude's ring. Yeah, right. He can't even wear rings with what he does. I would just be too nervous. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna create an Ian ring. Did you keep your loop on yours? You did keep the loop. Okay. Oh, that was a little high. Sure. You just have to make sure that they're um, filed down so they're not sharp. Ooh, this one's not a very straight line. Sorry, Ian. Mm, when we used to have to, we used to stamp these in Bella on like, yeah, like a pencil line, like do a little pencil line because you can erase that and then and go out so it's in the center. Yeah, I'd probably just lose track of what letter I was. And then, or no, here, I'll do this. I'll add a C and an O, so it's my name. And it's a little, this will make it a little bit more centered and a little more fun. Oh, oh, shoot. Cohen. Ugh. I was like, where's my R? Shoot. Okay, it's Cohen. That's okay. You know what? I raised a 2-year-old for 2 years and she could never say Korean, so it was Koi. So Korean. I'll have to gift her this ring. She's like 8 or 9 now. She's grown so much since I had seen her. Because I think I had her before she was 1 till she was almost 4. But it was within that 2 years. I miss her sometimes. But that just means I need to have my own later. Later. Okay. I'm gonna do Cohen and Ian. I see. I do need I need to put the little A on the back so I don't have to pick it up every time, or like one on every side, but like it facing right. And, yep. Did you just find that out? Because I think Lisa said that. Yes, I'm Core and he's Ian. Lisa said that last week during the live, I think, and I was like, that happens more than you think. Like people say that all the time. I know. Cohen and Ian. I could actually probably fix that. Let me do. We're sticking I. I'm gonna do I next to I, and then the existing I down is gonna be where the R flat part sits. Okay, can I do it? Let me find an R. Cohen. I can't even spell my own name. Cohen's cute though. And that would yes. We would have to do their initials. Okay, that's better. Korean now. No, shoot. I needed to do the R first and then the I. I'm so just this is yeah, Korean. Korean. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I'm just dyslexic today. Cuz I put my 8 and my 3 and my 3 and my 8 cuz they looked kind of similar. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, forget that I spelled my own name wrong. But it's I don't even want to say it. We're rolling it. Okay, so we're gonna use the big barrel and we're gonna start our curve and go down one way. I bet all of them are just laughing at me right now. You're like, Corian, what are you doing? Okay. Oh wait, I'm only on favorites, so I can't even see any other comments right now. There we go. Kathy goes, I yelled at you, but you didn't hear. No, not that one. Peggy's laughing.
Trying to stop
Lynn's
you.
laughing.
Trying to stop you in real time.
Lisa goes, just turn it over and rehammer it. Oh my gosh, all these ladies are being so funny right now. Hey, at least you're making me feel better, and at least I'm not like super embarrassed because I'm just whatever. I know I made a mistake. What size ring are you?
I don't know. What class?
Yeah, slide that one on. You're like an 11. Uncle Doug's a size 11 ring. I think I'm like a 3 sizes smaller than yours, I think. I need to zoom this out. Sorry, I'm still a little close. Oh, never mind. That's all I can zoom out. Just kidding. I'm going to come in with the smaller barrel and round it.
What you're doing.
And then we're going to expand it if it needs to be expanded. Make sure I'm on the screen here. I can feel my earbud coming out. I have such small ear holes that it's hard for me to.
Don't they give you those multiple size cushion things that you can put in?
Yeah, but I have the smallest size in and it's still. That's pretty close. We need to go down a size. Yeah.
It's close.
It can be like adjustable and put the loop under it.
Oh, you're gonna wear it? Or you're gonna wear it?
Well, either or. But I can do that and then just slide it on here and it would fit it. It'd be fitted.
It fits real well.
Yeah. Uncle Doug got it to fit his ring finger. There we go. And then you can round them out too.
Yeah, you can finesse it, you know.
Right.
To where
That looks good. Oops.
and the first time whoever's wearing is working.
It's a little bit large for me, but
My first wedding band that I had was all gold. And so if I did something, it would crunch the gold. So
oh,
the underside of the band like bent.
yeah, that makes sense.
You know, my drawer. But we got a new wedding band so that I could have this on all the time.
I've noticed a lot of guys have been wearing titanium for their rings. Sure.
They're super hard. This is light. You don't even know it's on. It's got bevel. See? Right there.
Oh yeah.
Super light and beveled edges. Really.
That's actually way lighter than what I was thinking it was gonna be.
Tungstones are heavy with titanium.
Sure. Yeah, cute. So custom ring.
Nice.
Coran and Ian. Coyan.
Or you could have just textured the whole thing and not like this here. Let's just show this one.
Yeah.
This one's just textured.
So Uncle Doug, this one was using like our big kick and did a cool texture around. And then you can paint these too. So if you want to make it like a hematite would be cool, like a darker color.
Oh, that is worn quite a bit, so the brass is, you know.
Yes.
Brownish gold.
Lynn says her son has a titanium, or son-in-law has a titanium ring.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Okay, so that's the little ring demo. Super simple. Label it as adjustable, and then you can slide the loop underneath if you need it smaller, or it can stay open a little bit if you need it a little bit larger. Beautiful. Could even hang a little charmy off that loop.
Oh, dingle-lingle.
I've seen that on rings where they do like little charmy that dangle down your ring. That's cool. I like it. Isn't it really cool with the texture, Lisa? It's super cool.
I'm just looking at this.
Oh, to fix the Mariposa ring?
Oh my gosh.
That's pewter, so be a little careful with that one. Okay. So that was for our little ring demo. And then we are going to show you guys what the stuff looks like on, how to do the tie buddy, and then we'll do our big loot giveaway. We're running on almost 2 hours now, so I think we're making some good time. Okay, you want to go full screen this way, and I can actually zoom on here, which is super nice. Okay, that's a little too far. There we go. Okay, I'll do the normal jewelry first. You guys can see. I'm grabbing the wrong side. This is like my extra part of chain if I wanted to make it longer. You could hang like a little dangle off there, which would be cute, like a little asymmetrical thing. This was from an old demo though. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see it. Because it's actually, sorry, super pretty. There we go. That was an older demo that I did. And I'm going too far in and too far out. Okay. That's pretty, I think. Let's get on some of our bulky jewelry. And then Uncle Doug will demo our tie thing here in a moment. And then we'll probably show what some of this. Okay, you have it on. Awesome.
Got a lot of different ones on.
Cool. This is our big, thick, chunky,
It's
heavy.
messenger, right? I can
Yes.
tell some of these they're smaller than messenger chain.
Yeah.
Some of these others.
Yes. This one's like identical to Messenger. It's just a little bit smaller.
Oh yeah.
And it's plated, which is nice. But I really like this chain. That is so pretty. And this is the chain that I'm telling you, it makes me feel relaxed
Yeah.
because it's so heavy. It's
Feels
just
very
like,
fun, yeah.
yeah, I love it. It's so good. So we have the matching, I should just put on the bracelet here. Matching bracelet. This one, I have these sized like guy sizes, so they're not going to fit me super well.
It'll go on easy.
But yeah, you can do like a guy size and just have it a little droopy. This will not come off unless I don't even know. Maybe I could. Yeah. Well, that's nice. You just
Roll it up.
roll it on. Okay, cool. So that's a little bit longer. And
Was
then
it someone had
you
come
can do
out
it
of
like shorter.
matching pieces? Was it Kathy Coppinger? Someone was talking earlier about making matching sets.
Oh, maybe.
You know, his and hers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone did say that. You can match. So, like Ian and I,
Yeah.
like I could wear this and Ian could wear it. And we'd be matching. Like go out on a date night or something. I love it. But I think I will be taking this chain home. For real. I just love the way that it feels on my neck. It feels so good. Okay. We love that one. We love all of them, but I especially love that one. Oh, thanks, Lisa. She said my blue blouse is complimentary to my eyeballs. Eyeballs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Silver plated chain.
Yes, it is. Silver and blue. I love the combo. Silver and blue.
Not to mention you've got your was it an aquamarine?
Like the chiton there.
Blue.
It's like light sapphire. Yeah.
That also was a good match.
That's so pretty. Just as a layering feature, you don't need to have anything on it. Just layer it with your existing jewelry. Yes, Lisa. For real. Okay.
There's your Dallas Cowboy right there.
Yes. Yes, yes. My Dallas Cowboys colors, blue and silver. Corian is gonna go for the Mr. T look. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
What's that necklace?
So this is like what it would look like shorter. So beautiful. I had a Mr. T as my choir teacher, Mr. Tredenick, but this one would probably fall off. But
Clubber Lane. It was.
mm-mm.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope. But a little bit long.
Actually, I don't think your dad.
Oh, maybe. Maybe not. He's in.
Your dad's
He's young.
74.
Oh, I don't even know the year.
Gene was 76.
Then 2 years apart.
Yeah, they're a couple years apart. She's our bicentennial.
I think Jean's older than my mom though, because dad and mom are 6 years apart. So then Jean and mom are 4 years apart. Then something like that. Nice gold bracelet. I love the. I don't know what's like my more favorite, the gold or the silver. I like the warm and I like the cool. I think it complements both.
One looks maybe more casual. The silver with the gold looks maybe a little more formal.
Yeah, maybe. And you can like layer these too if you want. Ooh.
She's going for Mr. T.
I like it.
You need some. It has to be gold on you.
All gold and the big one. So it's like he's layered. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense to me. Yes. Yes.
He was completely loaded up with
That's just normal gold. That's so pretty.
Los Angeles Rams.
Wait, did somebody use my new name spelling somewhere? Kathy goes, "Did you use the new spelling for Corey on purpose?" Please do that for now on. Only call me Koyan. Nothing else. That's the only nickname I'll let people use now. Koyan. Sorry.
The box chain is cool too.
I know. This one I really like
I
too.
don't have anything in the box chain. I could try one of those.
Yeah, try some box chain.
Making a box chain bracelet.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the C from a distance. It looks like the CH0010 that I have on now.
I bet it's comfortable, isn't it? Is it?
It is.
Edges and everything.
It's like squared off, but it's a little more rounded. Let me see if I can give them like a more close up there between the two. So this is the box chain. Oh, I have wrong finger. This is the CH0010, and then this is the box chain. Super cute. Ooh, that's too far out. I need to get used to the zoom. I don't use it very often. Lisa likes making necklaces with the gold and silver satellite chain. I am so mad that we don't have that anymore. That I will say that is for sure 100% my all-time favorite chain that we've ever offered. I actually have a little sample of it. I'm gonna grab it quick because I think it's important. Because if we can get it again, I'd like to get it again. At least this is the chain that I think she's referring to.
Oh, interesting.
My all-time favorite.
Really?
Oh, I need to show you guys up here. Maybe. Or maybe I'll zoom in here. So this is a satellite chain I know and have come to absolutely love. It's got those little beaded cute things. You have to let me know if that's the one you're referring to, Lisa. Zoom in a little bit more. Because that is for sure my favorite chain. But we didn't have it for very long and it sold out really fast. Lisa said yes. Okay, good. It sold out so fast. It was so good though. Such a good chain.
Regular leather chain, right? Same bracelet. And
Yeah.
necklace combo.
Yep. This is that thicker curb ladder. That looks great. All of these look really good as layering necklaces, actually. Now that I'm like putting it on, I love it. I love it. Let me do the bracelet here too. Isn't it so nice having like some inspiration behind me, some cute stuff? I added that butterfly to that spot where I didn't know where I was going to add to it. And I should probably show Peggy that.
Pink touch butterfly.
Yes.
Is it P25 or something?
Uh,
Was it 150 or
closer to that.
maybe?
That might be it. PX 150 is I think the
Solid breast.
patinaed one.
Oh, patina.
Yeah. PV would be the solid breast. That looks so good. Just here, let me do like a zoom in for the bracelet version. Looks so stinking good. All of this chain does. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. Take advantage of the chain sale today. If you spend $100 on bulk chain, spools, or packs, you get 10% off. An additional 10% off of what we're already discounting it. If you spend $250, you get an additional.
Couple of brass with it.
Oh yeah. I think that's a little more feminine with the design though.
Yes, I was thinking. Well,
Yeah.
so that's why I was showing this.
Right. I think I forgot to show the box chain as a bracelet. Yeah. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. You could probably like buff off some of that or like paint over it or something. This is the box chain bracelet. I think I forgot to show that one. That's fantastic. It's so pretty. And it's not ridiculously thick. And this one's one that you probably haven't seen unless you saw it on our fine piece line. And then, yes, okay, Peggy does know what I'm referring to, the large butterfly. I might have some smaller ones that I might like tack up around here too. All right, next is going to be our scroll chain. Last but not least. So I really like this too. I'll fight you for it. You guys are funny. Okay, this is the one that I was like, oh my goodness, it has so much texture, like even from a distance. That's so pretty. Let me get on the bracelet here too. These are the guy sizes are a little bit nice because I don't need a little chain helper for these or a little clasp helper. Scroll as a bracelet and scroll as a necklace. Very pretty. I like those a lot. Okay. Oh, you guys can see the wing of the butterfly. Okay. I think that was that last one. And then this would be like a little guitar pick charm if you were to add that to a necklace or something would be cute. All right. We're going to need Uncle Doug back over here so he can show the tie buddies again. And then we will do the big loot giveaway. While we're waiting for that, I'll show you guys this butterfly here. Maybe. That's the big butterfly. That's on my wall. Okay. Uncle Doug's coming back over. Standing would probably be better, yeah.
Okay, where's the? We'll find the one with the single loop.
Yeah.
Okay, like we showed before, sometimes you'll see droopy chains and things like that. You know, those droopy chains, or or tie. Actually, when they push against you, they can give them the whole mechanism. They call it the redeeming thing. The pin code.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. And so we're going to put the ribbon in the chain. So we find which two holes, one holes, actually would be these two. We slide one end in to the top buttonhole, go down through the ribbon, and into the so it's just so if you got husband, boyfriend,
Yeah. All of them. Any of the boys.
and if they yeah, a wonderful thing to have. So anyway,
You want to show them what the bracelets look like? If you just want to switch to your bracelets under there. Maybe. Your wrist might be too big. We're going to go to the Let's go to the big view and then we'll zoom in. Perfect.
So which they were ordering. So here's a few of them. This is. Did you do this one? This is
No, we don't have that one.
a chain supplier one time when we were at the chains. So,
That's the heavy curb.
heavy. Right there where I saw it. I can't get in on it.
That's
What
good.
camera is it?
It's
Oh, it's that phone.
yeah.
So we have the heavy. Then we have this one. This has the.
Oh, the hook and eye.
I actually was out of box last week.
Mhm.
And then the messenger there. That's the next one. The messenger is
It's nice because it's flat.
I've got messenger
Sure.
for sure. And then this one.
Stick your hand that way a little bit.
Online. There's the back of that what you do with lobster class, which she did all this. It's not huge. Oh, we did look to it for the reference, but you one chain, the fat chain, the chain number.
CH00. No. 15. CH0015.
Okay, 001. To create the double.
Mm-hmm.
So the messenger is curve chains. So there you go. Maybe see the messenger, you know, whole curve thing. Now I need to. All right. So there's
Mm-hmm.
all like cards that roll over.
Right. And that way you guys can see what it would look like on a guy's wrist.
We used to sell a bracelet, but we still do, I think. Probably on the side you can find the messenger bracelet. So that way, for sure, just put that bracelet on here.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Thanks for demoing that, Uncle Doug. If you wouldn't mind grabbing the YouTube names for me. Awesome. That way, teams would be easiest. Ooh, you can also make the tie chain where the chain loops across the front of the tie horizontally and fastens in the back with both ends in the same buttonhole. Nice, Cindy. That would be a good idea. Heck yeah. Okay. So addressing Lisa's comment here. Are all the warehouse chains on sale? Yes. Bulk chains, not finished chains, not the little ball chains with the ends on the end, just bulk chains. So bulk spools and bulk packs. To see the discount reflect, you will have to start adding them to your cart. If you spend $100 on chain, whether it's a pack or a spool, you get 10% off. If you spend $250, I believe, in chain, then you get an additional 15% off. And you will see that build up in your cart as you add chains to your cart. It does not reflect for your charms or pendants. It is only chain. So make sure you have $100 worth of chain in your cart for that discount to reflect. It's easier if you place your like one whole order. But if you place multiple and you do meet those thresholds, we'll make sure you're taken care of and those discounts are honored. And you can always send me an email if it makes you feel better, because I always love your emails. Okay. Think that's about it, you beautiful souls. We're going to get into our big loot giveaway. So let's show that again. You have probably 10 seconds to get your love reactions in on Facebook. And then I'm going to swap this around for a sec. Kind of bunch it in a little bit now that we've seen. That way you guys can get a better view of everything that's here. Cool. Okay. So it's big loot giveaway. And then let's pull these names. Who do you think's gonna win today? And then I'm gonna bring Uncle Doug on here too in a sec, once I get my names pulled over. I want to give you guys something cute to look at. Put these in our wheel. What was your favorite masculine chain today? I'm curious. I told you mine. Now you tell me yours. I really do like that messenger chain, and that scroll chain just has so much texture to it. I'm in love. All right. Let's bring over our beautiful Facebook ladies, because we already have our beautiful YouTube ladies. Lucines? I have not. I'm not looking yet. I'll look here in a sec. Okay. I have all my ladies entered. Lucine. You can order a little bit later in the week, Lucine. Just make sure your order's placed before the next live, because I'm pretty sure that we'll be removing those discounts before the next sale. Okay, let's get. Why am I super zoomed in there? That's why. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Here we go. Let's bring you guys up to the wheel here. Let's see who our winners are. Just make sure I don't disconnect anything. Okay. We are spinning. 1, 2, 3. Has Kathy gotten one before?
Yep, she's too recent.
Okay, spin again.
I know Lisa just won.
Right?
Yeah, last week.
This one's a good spin. Let's see.
No, Maria has not.
Salazar?
Yeah, I know Maria has not. I think Maria might be new.
Maria Salazar. Welcome.
Salazar.
Good to have you. She is the winner of our Big Loot giveaway, and you must have an open order with us on vintageliveshop.com. So make sure you get your order placed, and we will include this massive giveaway in your order. Super fun. Look at that gorgeous butterfly. It's so pretty.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay, let me get a little doodle for Maria.
Okay. We'll make you a little bit bigger.
There we go.
Nice. Fireworks.
Winner. Maria
Yes, thank
Salazar.
you.
Welcome to the hangout.
To the vintage goodness.
Yeah, welcome to the live.
Mhm. And we go live every Wednesday, and Gene and Ainsley go live every Friday. I'm not sure that I had seen anything for this Friday's live. Did you happen to maybe not. CoinChain is not available on the live shop any longer, unfortunately. It might be back later, just depends if we can find some more stock. Seeing everybody's liking their weather currently. Okay. And then I'm going to bring up a winner for Maria. Uncle Doug's comment finally came in for that. It takes so long for some of these comments to come in sometimes, even though it's like live, and then a bunch of YouTubes or a bunch of Facebooks will roll in at once, and you're like, oh no. Okay. Congratulations to our trivia and our big loot winners today. Do you want to come on this side to say bye?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll probably go big. We'll go big for that. There we go.
Jinx on is right.
All that good metal dropping in the bag.
All right, winners for the
Amazing. All right. Oh, yeah. For sure.
So I ain't talking.
Looks good. I think Ian does too. He doesn't tuck in very often if he doesn't have to. Okay, looks like we have all of the questions answered. If you have more in-depth questions or need to get a hold of me, you can email me warehouse@vintage.com. You guys suggested doing masculine jewelry. We took your suggestion and created this amazing live in honor of Father's Day, which is right around the corner. So take advantage of the massive chain sale that we are offering to you guys this week. They will not stay on sale forever, so make sure you take advantage of it. And then you guys will see Gene and Ains on Friday. Sorry, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm sure it's nothing but just amazing.